Okay, so what we got. Now, if you know what these are, my kids used to drink from them. They have a little character at the top of them. And I will tell you what, Hannah Banana was so obsessed with dinosaurs that she would literally only drink out of the one that had the dinosaur from Toy Story in it. That's it. That's all she would drink out of. We had like 12 of them. We had like 12 of them. Kylie would drink out of any of the princesses. She didn't give a shit. And Hailey would drink out of any of them. So we just found this one. It's a different company.
It's the same company.
It's called Mystery Pods Good to Grow Orange Mango Flavored Juice Beverage. But here's what it is. It's a mystery.
You get one of two.
So we don't know what it's going to be. Peel to reveal. One of two Trolls Mystery Pods. So it's going to be Poppy or...
Branch, probably.
Or Justin Timberlake. Do you want to do it? Yeah. I'm just started it for you. It's going to be Poppy or Justin Timberlake's character. I mean, I doubt that it's going to be like some weird abstract character.
I literally can't feel it.
I hope it's Poppy. Want me to do it?
I have long nails.
I like Poppy. Poppy's her name, right?
Poppy, yeah.
Yeah, I like Poppy. But I like Anna Kendrick. All right, you ready? All right.
It's Poppy.
It's Poppy?
No, wait.
No, it's not?
Nope, it's Poppy.
It's
Wait, it's not. It's someone else with pink hair.
Oh, no. Oh.
I like her.
Okay, not what I expected. We thought it was Poppy because, of course, the purple hair or the pink hair, but it's not. I don't know who it is, but it's so cute. Twist open to drink. Do not remove toy from dome. Girl, you on your own trying to figure that out. I don't know what to do now.
No.
That's pretty fun, though. No. I like that. The mystery when you don't know what it's going to be. That's pretty fun.
Twist open to drink.
Oh, look, they have one of those nicotine iOS places here, too.
I don't think
also a scam. Also a scam. Don't even waste your time.
This gave me serotonin.
Yeah, right? That was fun. And I don't even like trolls that much.
Her name's Delta Dawn.
Delta Dawn, what you got going on?
I literally can't believe this.
There's a song. Who sings Delta Dawn? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you got on? Who sings that? It's like Emmylou Harris. It's not Emmylou Harris, but it's like an older...
Well, that sucks. It doesn't have the fun top. You have to drink it.
Patty Loveless, maybe? Maybe it's Patty Loveless.
You have to drink it like a cup.
Oh, you don't get to drink it from the top. Oh, see, that takes away some serotonin right there. They just zipped my serotonin.
Just...
You sure you can't just like unseal it and then drink it? Oh, that's not as much fun. I like when you can drink them from the characters.
Tastes good though.
Delta Dawn,
it's just tropical.
What's that flower you got on? Not a fan. It's like coconut and mango. And those are not combinations that go well together.
It's mango orange.
No, it's not. It's nasty is what it is. It's nasty.
Hey, look, it diminished.
It's nasty. Yeah, the cars are all gone now. Barbecue is back. Oh, I got pulled pork barbecue, it looks like. Yum. Oh, love me some pulled pork barbecue. Not as much as I love their pimento cheese, but I do like pulled pork barbecue.
I like her.
Yeah, so it's just, like, can you ever get to the toy, though? Or is she always in the container?
She's always in the container. I still got a little bit of serotonin.
I'm confused. Okay, I'm just confused. Time out. We are at the Bojangles. Hi there. May I have 2 of your country steak biscuits, add pimento cheese?
2 large,
Country fried steak. Add pimento cheese. May I also have 1 order of biscuits and gravy? And then what would you like?
2 orders of potato rounds.
And then 2 large picnic sides of potato rounds. Do you still have grits or is it too late?
Yeah, we have them.
Oh, I've never been here early enough for the grits, girl. I want some grits.
What's that? Small or large?
Large.
Let me get 2 blueberry biscuits.
May I also have 2 bowberry biscuits, and that'll do it.
Oh, also, large Diet Coke.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I add a large Diet Coke?
I have Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper?
Cheer one works.
Oh, cheer wine's perfect.
So large tier one?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Alright, so $28.88.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ooh, they got cheer wine? How did I not know?
with this drink in like 2 minutes.
How did I not know they had cheer wine here? I love cheer wine. Cheer wine is something you can only get in the South, though. You literally have to live.
Who lives in New York who does cheer wine occasionally.
Hello. No, you literally got to live in North Carolina to get cheer wine. Maybe some places in South Carolina, but it is Southern only. It's produced here, so it's only here. And they actually serve it in prison. It's like one of the things in prison that they have. Thank you. Have a great day. So, like in prison, one of the things that they always have available is cheer wine, apparently. Your nails are so pretty.
I can't see.
Your nails are so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
They're like little sunshines.
I appreciate it.
Oh wait, there's a gold one too. I love it. Love it. Okay, so what do we need? We need sugar, we need honey, we need ranch, right? Do we need anything else?
One of those potato rounds for you.
I know. I appreciate that. Because I won't eat. I love the potatoes. The potato rounds dipped in some ranch. Yes, please. So you watched, oh my god, so she's watching all the princess movies. So she watched Cinderella, which Kylie watched. No, you watched Snow White first. They watched Snow White, and Kylie was literally like, that was the most sexist thing I think I've ever seen, Mom. And I was like, yeah, girl, Disney used to be racist and sexist. And she's like, what? So I pulled up Dumbo, and I showed her the crows in Dumbo, and I was like, what do you think about this? She literally, like 15 seconds in, when he was like, my brother man, she was like, Mom, I'm uncomfortable. I was like, yep.
I liked Cinderella a lot.
And then they watched Cinderella last night, which was also very gender normative roles. But Cinderella's not as bad.
At least they didn't have the prince being a creep.
Yeah. And okay, if you don't know, most of the Disney stories are actually based on
Fairy tales?
Grimm's fairy tales.
Can I tell them the fun parts of Snow White?
You can.
No, Cinderella.
Well, tell them, hold on. So if you do not know, most of the Disney princesses storylines are actually based on Grimm's fairy tales. And there's a reason.
Other fairy tales.
There's a reason why the word Grimm means dark, okay? It's because of the Grimm's fairy tales. So
in the original Snow White, he took her home while she was asleep.
he found her in the woods asleep and then just took her home sleeping.
And made babies with her.
Yep.
And she woke up when she was in the middle of childbirth.
Yep. Took her home, had sex with her while she was still unconscious. And what woke her up from her deep slumber was childbirth. That's what actually woke her up from her sleep, was actual giving birth to child.
There's another story where he's taking her home.
Yeah.
And the carriage ride to his
that's
castle,
Cinderella.
No, the carriage ride to his castle dislodges the apple in her throat, and she wakes up, which I like better. I like that story.
Yeah, well then she's not getting raped while unconscious for who knows how many years.
And there's no scary kiss.
Yeah. And then in Cinderella, Cinderella's some fucked up shit too, by the way.
So both of the stepsisters cut off parts of their feet to fit into
the first sister
glove.
The first sister cuts off all of her toes, and then she tricks
blood on the tracks.
Yep, she tricks the prince into thinking that the shoes fit her, even though they're glass. He would have seen all the blood and everything, but he gets into the carriage and they go on the way, and then the birds come down and they say,
blood on
she's
the
not
tracks,
there's
blood on the tracks.
There's blood on the tracks. May I also please have ranch and honey and sugar and butter, please and thank you. Ranch, honey, sugar, and butter, please and thank you.
Butter and stuff is already in the bag.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna want more than she's giving me, but that's okay. So they say there's blood on the tracks. There's blood on the tracks. She's not your true love. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great one.
And
So then he goes back,
and he finds Cinderella.
and the second sister, she cuts her heel off. She cuts the heels off of her, like off of the back of her feet, so that they'll fit. And it's the same thing. She leaves, and they leave to go to the castle, and then the birds come and they say that she's not your true love. There's blood on the tracks. There's blood on the tracks. She's not your true love.
And then later on, at the wedding, they each walk on either side of Cinderella, and birds come and peck out their eyes
eyeballs.
on both sides. So they're now blind and they cannot walk.
Yep.
Um,
Oh wait, what was? Oh fuck!
There's
no,
more.
no.
There's
There's
more.
another one where they. Oh fuck! I can't remember. Okay, so
they eat their mother.
yeah, they eat their mother. That's what it is. Okay, so they peck out their eyeballs, right? And they go and they live. The stepmother, she gets killed because Cinderella basically tells the prince, like, Cinderella, every day is Cinderella, and he's like, well, fuck that bitch, and they kill her. But
Making her dance, I think.
yeah, they kill her. They put hot rocks in her shoes and make her dance until she dies. And then they give the sisters this giant barrel of kind of like kimchi. It's like fermented cabbage to eat. And they're blind, by the way. The sisters are blind because of the eye pecking out. And then only at the end, now this fermented barrel of cabbage lasts them for years, okay? Like, it's something to, basically he gives it to them to say, like, this will sustain you for like 5 or 6 years. You can eat off of this. You don't need to come to the castle. You don't need to bother us. You just need to live off of this. And they're like, okay, that's fine. Like, what choice do they have? But then at the end, at the bottom of the barrel, they find their mother's head, and only then do they realize that they had been eating their dead mom the entire fucking time. Yep, that's some shit in Grimm's fairy tales. No
Not all of that
joke.
Grimm's. I think that one's an Asian one.
Yeah, because I want to say it's kimchi.
Yeah.
So it's like the Asian version
There are hundreds
of
of versions
Cinderella.
of Cinderella.
The
Hundreds.
Asian version of
Thousands,
Cinderella. But
Yeah.
that one's, and I remember that very, very vividly, that they ate their dead mom, and they didn't know until they got down to the bottom of the barrel and they found her head. And it was like, I mean, just imagine the realization of like years you've been eating off of this kimchi and it's got your dead mom. And they alluded to the fact that it wasn't just her head that was in there, that like her entire body was in there, and that they had just eaten all of it down to the head, which is just like, woof. Big oof, yo.
Yeah, and
like, that's a big oof shit right there.
So what I think about the sequels of the Disney princesses, which, if you didn't know, there's about 2 sequels for every classic Disney princess story. Not Snow White, but there is for Cinderella, there is for Beauty and the Beast. Those suck. There's for Jasmine and one other princess, whatever. Pocahontas actually has a sequel called Journey to the New World, which is yikes if you know how Pocahontas died.
Oh my god, yeah. Does everybody know that Pocahontas died when John Smith took her ass to the New World and she got fucking, what was it, pneumonia? No. Is it pneumonia? Yeah, because she didn't have any immunity. She would have lived, and what was she, like 20? She was like 19, 20? Yeah. She was 14 when she married John Smith. And she would have lived had he left her. We got some cop stuff going on. I don't know what's going on up here, but we got some cop stuff going on up here. Okay, wait. Is he ahead of me? Yeah, he's ahead of me. He's got his, I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to see if there's like a wreck or if he's trying to pull somebody over. Is he pulling somebody over? What's going on? Looks like he's going after that truck. They might just, maybe there's something wrong with the truck. And yeah, I mean, it could be, ooh, hello. Sure, you can come over. Absolutely, you can come over. 100%, buddy. I will stop all the traffic for you. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. I have all the respect in the world for truck drivers and will go out of my way to help them in any way that I can. And I'm glad he got me and not the guy behind me, because the guy behind me is kind of a dick and wouldn't have let him over.
But, yeah, there's sequels to all of them.
Yeah, look, he's pulling that truck over. I mean, there's something wrong with that truck. There's something going on with that truck, so he's pulling that truck over for some reason. Probably like a safety violation of some kind or something. For all we know, the truck driver wasn't driving safe. I'm not sure, but I was wondering what was going on, because all of a sudden, like, there were no lights, and then boom, lights. So yeah, if you haven't read the Grimm's fairy tales, like if you're into dark crime, true crime shit, honestly, I think that Grimm's fairy tales was probably one of the first like true crime shit where I was like, I'm digging this. This is some dark shit, but I dig it.
I don't know where my Grimm's fairy tales collection went.
It's probably in the storage. We have a big.
I used to have a really big one.
Yeah.
It was just black. And
We have a huge Tupperware, like huge. You could fit 2 dead bodies in it, size Tupperware, in the storage unit full of books. It's probably in those books. Nobody got rid of it. Nobody would have gotten rid of your
I wish
Grimm's.
I had it.
I promise, no one would have gotten rid of your Grimm's fairy tales. But you can find them online too.
Yep. I do readings sometimes for people. Like, sometimes people are like, I can't fucking sleep. And I'm like, okay, I'll read you 6 bedtime stories for you to choose from. And I do this when I can't sleep at 3 a.m. because it's quiet. It's a good time. I read quietly in an ASMR voice.
You do have a very asthma voice. It's very similar to mine.
And people love it. So sometimes I am trying to put together collections of stories for people, like knowing what they like, and like being like, what's your favorite fairy tale and shit like that. One time someone asked for the original Tin Soldier, which, if you don't know, the original Tin Soldier is just a fucking journey. That bitch gets eaten. He gets, like, there's some shit that happens to that Tin Soldier.
That Tin Soldier's seen some shit.
And I have a collection of stories from 1910.
Yeah.
And it's got a bunch of stories that you've never even heard of.
Where did we get that book? Was it at the place over by
library.
Chandler?
The place over by Chandler.
It was that little.
It was like $1.
Yeah, there's like a little over by Eastover Psych, which is off of it's near Wendover and Monroe, where Wendover and Monroe Road intersect. There's a Home Depot, and directly across the street from there is a little shopping center, and there's like a little Habitat for Humanity bookstore, but it also has like a little cafe. So her doctor, her psych doctor, is at Eastover. Also, side note, there's an abortion clinic right there as well, so just in case you did not know. We always had to deal with the protesters. I would be taking her to get her psych meds, and they would be yelling and screaming at me, thinking that I'm going to the abortion clinic, even though the abortion clinic is literally 7 buildings away and not even in the same shopping place, but it was an issue. And
they would protest at her window.
yeah, I mean, they were aggressive, and it's like, bitch, I'm not even, first of all, if I was going to the abortion clinic, that ain't none of your business, and second of all, I'm not even going to the fucking abortion clinic. I'm getting my kid her psych meds. Leave me the fuck alone. Oh man, it's crazy. Every time we go out there, it's fucking crazy. We haven't had to go recently because of COVID, but every time we go, they're out there. The protesters are out there. There's this little Habitat for Humanity little coffee shop there, and we got this antique book from
So I have 2 books
1910.
from 1910. I have a collection of mythology.
She likes old books. I like old things, but she likes old books.
I use the collection of mythology often for my storytellings because it's got like 2 stories per chapter and all classic stories. It's Bullfinch's Mythology, which is a classic. A lot of people read it in college. I like it a lot. It's very dry, and I like to read dry stuff because it just puts people the fuck to sleep. Like if it has interesting words, it's less likely to put people to sleep.
Valid. That's valid.
And then there's a kid's book I have, which is from 1910, and it would probably be in that time. It would probably be the only kids book your family would have.
Oh, and it's nice.
Which I find really.
I mean, it would have cost only very well off people would have been able to afford this book. And it was
falling apart.
It was nice. It had like
I have to get it rebound.
like painting, like
lithographs.
Yeah, there's like lithographs inside of it. I mean, it's an insanely nice book, and it was in such great condition too.
I wouldn't say that because it is falling apart.
But it's 100 years old.
110.
110 years old. I mean, it was, and we paid $1 for it.
$1?
Yep, we paid $1 for it at the little Habitat for Humanity.
Oh, it tells a retelling of Little Red Riding Hood. Well, not a retelling, the original telling of Little Red Riding Hood, where everyone dies, including the woodcutter.
Yep. They all die. The wolf kills them, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And then the wolf's tummy is so full that he explodes.
Yep. He eats everybody, but then in the end, his stomach explodes.
They don't live, though. They're still dead.
Yep. Everybody dies, including the wolf, but they all die in the original Little Red Riding Hood. They all die. The wolf eats everyone, and then his stomach is so full from eating everyone that it explodes. But
oh, you know my.
And then there were stories in there that we'd never even heard of.
Nope.
Like there was some stories in there where we both were just like, "What is that a story about?" We'd never even heard of it.
It was so interesting. It's like a collection of Grimm's. There's a couple from Arabian Nights. There's some from like classic mythology. It's just like a collection of bedtime stories for children. And it's just wonderful. I love it.
Nope. We are not going to get stuck behind the school bus that is going like 21.
Fills me with serotonin. Maybe even dopamine. I would say that fills me with dopamine.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a good one. Oh, careful now. Whoa, you trying to come over? How am I supposed to see your turn signal when you got your caution lights on?
Is dope called dope because of dopamine?
I think so. I don't know why dope is called dope. I mean, I know that it also used to be like an insult, like in the 50s.
Yeah, dopey.
You'd be like, yeah, and dopey, but you'd be like a nerd or a square or a dope. So I think it was like, don't be a dope and do drugs. But it might be because of dopamine. I honestly don't know. I know where the origin of fairy tales come from, but I have no idea where the origin of like drugs and stuff.
I think my favorite fairy tale is the one where the girl convinces the wolf to eat rocks and then pushes him down a fucking well.
Oh yeah, that's some clever shit right there.
No, she doesn't convince him to eat rocks. She cuts open his stomach and then fills it with rocks, and then he falls down a well. Imagine waking up and not noticing that your stomach had been cut open and sewed together.
There's some graphic shit in those old ones. These are stories for children, mind you. They're stories for children.
The original Hansel and Gretel.
Ooh, yeah, don't even get me started on the original Hansel and Gretel. That is some dark shit right there. That is some dark shit.
I love fairy tales. I love all retellings of fairy tales too. Like, I'll go to the ends of the earth to find a random young adult novel that retells a fairy tale that doesn't even matter.
Fuck. Oh no, there's a truck. Oh. He is okay, careful now. Yeah, he's like stuck. Oh, that's such a bad place to be too, buddy. Oh man. That is such a bad place to be. It looks like they've pulled over to help him now. That's good. Yeah, they pulled over to help. Now that guy is probably not in trouble. He is just pulled over to rest. Actually, no, it looks like he pulled over to help as well. But
solidarity.
yeah, every truck you see on the side of the road isn't always in trouble. But that one I could clearly tell was, oh look, the birds work for the bourgeoisie. The birds work for the bourgeoisie. They're all charging.
I have a friend who genuinely thinks that.
I have a lot of people who genuinely believe it.
Genuinely.
I have a lot of people who genuinely believe it.
And they were charging, and I tried to scare them, and they didn't move.
I have a lot of people that believe that shit. Hold on.